む。すべてわかりました。ふむ。すべてわかりました。
So the stupid PB is on maintenance, even though they said they weren't going to patch it anymore. So I guess they're probably trying to fix the bugs. So we're going to do Star Rail until maintenance is done. Cause yay. But hello, lady. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it seems that it's like it's still breaking. R.I.P. Silver Wolf. I'm tired. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, free shit. Let's go. Oh, yeah, there's an event. There's 2 events? Shit. I'll also go see what the events are. Oh, 1 second. 80% chance to add one weakness of an on-field ally is typed to the target enemy. 2 turns. The effect is... Oh. That's kind of dumb. Like... I don't know. What's the technique? Interesting. Pew pew kazoo. Oh, he's not fire. It's kind of boring. Play the video games. So basically she's just there for if you want to like hard force a comp. Yeah, she's kind of just there. You want to hard force a comp. Just thought of that's like good enough. So much to do. Oh, that's right. We got DP refresh. Okay. Bro, I haven't touched this. It's so long. I'm almost level 50 though, right? Yeah. Daily. Yeah, I need to do Forgotten Hall. Even though, I mean, as soon as the PBE comes back up, I'm gonna swap over to that. Bro, I was hoping that we'd be able to have like PBE the whole time today, but I guess just started acting up again, so they had to put on maintenance. Okay. Huh. We'll unlock the events since those are temporary. Unlock and do them, and then depending how long that takes, maybe we'll go do a Forgotten World run.
そして長い間私のあなたたち性格のただ実はそのもちろんでは行きましょう。ようこそ。ここがご覧のようにおよそ100人。しかし肝心の問題を解決し、この博物館は今から約600年前、初代大守護者であるアリサ・ランド様とその後時代の流れとともに記念館の展示分野は徐々に増えて、接待ホールを通り抜けると歴史文化博物館最大の展示エリアである総合館があります。ここには有名画家の
It won't let me sprint, but I can just use the auto attack to catch up
多岐に
faster.
わたる展示品が置かれており、来館者はわずか数分でベロブルグ文化の真髄に触れることができます。できることならすぐにでも総合館を開放したい。ベロブルグの特に下層部の子供たちはなるべく早く文化の薫陶を受ける必要がありますから。ですが先ほども言ったように私たちは今トラブルに直面している。ご覧ください。こちらが私の言っていたトラブルです。勘が鋭い。ここには流星のかけら700年前すみません。分かっていません。実は盗まれた。もちろん下層部に駐在している。ただですがそれは力を
よい。I need to get around to doing some of the finishing some of the chests. The treasures or whatever.
とても確か名前はあなたたちでしたか。私のそこまで深刻なのですか。たくさんでしょうね。ペラさんは知らない。上層部と下層部の封鎖、私の知る限り。あなた本題に戻りましょう。支援聞かせてください。一つ目はこのグループの手口は非常に大胆。二つ目は彼らの。三つ目ですが校区の子供たちの中。もしよければ
Not the cheering.
私のパパ、それで私に新しい。
それがなんだ。僕路面電車の模型見たことないだろう。普通
この子供たちは最近仮想部の人が一夜にしてお金持ちになる。
I still wish the technique points just regenerated like over time. Protect the goods.
客をもてなさないと。諸悪大佐。
私に続く。
Swing.
キル。戦とは木のごとし。
からだ。この箱はおそらく一歩遅かった。シュエターが言ってた3つの噂の隠し情が得られた。戻ってペラと話し合おう。
戻ったんですね。わかりました。私の方、町に駐在。連絡。なんという幸運。ゲーテレストランに行って。
暇があるなら一曲どうだ。
Let me in.
おそらくこのケースですね。あ、私にも見せてくれ。この色、この質。あなたの心配ですが、少なくとも窃盗犯のそれではこの
Plot twist. They gave us the fragment so they can just steal it again and be like, "Ha, you suck."
暇があるなら一曲どうだ。
Max stamina? Is this the part where I tell you I haven't played this game in like a week, Virginia? So technically I've been at max stamina for like a week. I'm just now unlocking like the events and stuff. I mean, I need to double check. I think I have enough, but I do need to do some your addition stuff, so I'll probably dump all my stamina in there because I think I hit 50 soon, so I can ascend Jinglan again. How you doing, Junior?
博物その質問行きましょう。
Yeah, they're pretty close. Hmm. I need 6 of those. Can I make those? Once I get to equilibrium 4, okay. This. I'll make like half of them. Just want a 1v3 in Apex ranked moment? Oh my goodness. Flip it. Put it in the montage. Bro, the only times I can 1v3 is in pubs when it gives me a pity lobby.
ご紹介します。
あ、
エリスさん、エリスさん。
もちろんで開拓者様。やる気満。
Wait, what do you want me to do? Preparation, management. We got money, let's go. Collect, let's go. One day I wish to be good enough at a game to be like, yeah, I'm gonna collect clips I can montage, or even just to look back on. Most of my clips are just me jumping off Olympus Edge because reasons. For them putting like 20 billion death drops all over the place. Wait, I should see. Oh, higher is both of it. Yeah. Oh, we can get the hook. Yeah. I know there's a hook. This is Natasha. Branya? Yeah, Branya. Dewey. Orphan Child. I always forget their name. Clara. Serval. Sampo, who fucking won't come home. Hard. Alright, that's cool. What the fuck is this? Upgrade general hall exterior to level 5. Oh, okay, so that's this. We need 1700. Use output. Clips last 30 seconds. Ah. I've never used any of those like other softwares for it. Alright, that wasn't enough. No shot. Oh, I guess I did use a little much earlier. Alright, that should definitely be enough. Okay. There's no shot that we're one off from that. Hmm. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how people do it, where they just like comb through like a VOD or something. Like they record through an entire play session and they just like comb through it for clips and stuff. Like, bro. I used to try to do that, but I was like, bro, I just don't have the patience for that. Wait, let's see. Almost. Actually, he almost maxed that out. Because I think we have enough for... Yeah. Big mental notes of what's good. Yeah, I used to do the stamp thing, like the marker, but for whatever reason, every like couple of days, Twitch likes to reset my quick action buttons, and it keeps taking that one off. So I just got tired of having to re-add it to my quick actions. That is another one, because you can add that, and on your highlights you can go back and look. Yeah, yeah. I used to do it a lot because I was like, oh, that's a really nifty feature. Because you can go back and then you can, if it's longer than like a minute, you can do whatchamacallit? You can do an actual like highlight of it. Because it marks it. Like it puts a nice little yellow thing wherever you do it. So usually, you know, you're like, alright, this is where I had the time to hit the thing. So I have to like look back. So... But then when Twitch wants to be like, yeah, you see, we could like let that work, but then we would have to then it would make sense and people wouldn't complain about our platform, so we're just gonna reset the shit all the time. Let's do one more. Oh, nice. I didn't want to begin the mission just yet. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it until after the mission. Okay. That's kind of annoying, but alright. But yeah. I think it's just like, I don't know what causes it. Like I don't know if it's like my browser or if it's like Twitch itself, or it's just like, it'll just randomly reset my quick actions, like the default. Cause like usually I have like the add button there for when I start stream and I'm not doing anything, right? So just get the pre-rolls turned off. Yeah. It's not a, yeah. I kind of imagined. Mihoyo likes doing that, where it's just like, oh, here's here for day one. I imagine it's, I don't know how far I'm, like, I think I'm only like, what, 2 days off? Or some shit like that. Yeah, probably. It has to be something, because I know it's not something I do. Because usually I use the dashboard for all that stuff. But that one gets like, so it gets like a reset, so I use it in the browser. So it has to be something on Twitch's end where they're just like, damn, we have to update our TOS. Time to fuck with everybody's quick action. Like, no, stop. I think it's 1 day. Oh shit, then yeah, it's at the very beginning then. I'm just trying to make sure I don't I just didn't expect there to be 2 events, like these 2. I still need to go unlock this one. I'm sad I'm gonna have to miss out on Silverwolf though. Oh shit, what is this? By 20%, attacks defense reduced to enemies, regenerates 4 energy. I mean, Pella could use that one if you don't have the other one that I use. Then doing the memory chambers. Only get to 5 without getting farmed. Oof. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, can you go back into old events if you didn't finish them? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a nice little feature. So main rewards on a timer. Like you have to wait a certain amount before you can get them, or something like that. Oh, I don't give a shit about you. Gotta do my quest. Oh, okay. Gotcha. At least, well, I guess, I mean, at least it's better than, like, completely missing out. I'd rather take, you know, something over nothing. I don't know, Star Rail has a lot of things that if Genshin launched with it, I probably would still be playing Genshin to this day. Yeah. Oh, that was quick. I didn't actually expect to finish that one that fast. Okay, so these are the 6. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Genshin had a lot of the systems though that were in their betas, but they just didn't put it into the game until months later for whatever reason. like the material conversion. Like I remember watching people who did a lot of like the beta tests, and they're like, that shit was in the beta. Like we don't know why it wasn't in at launch, and it was just like, I mean, I know why it's not in at launch, because if you play a lot of gacha games, you know that a lot of them employ some sort of like a delay tactics, so that way people have to play more and be more active and stuff like that. But I think they like snipped a little bit too much. Using both yeah, I think like there's obviously certain events they won't be able to do that, right? Like there's no way they could do that with like Windhouse or the like Lunar New Year event and stuff like that, but I think like maybe the smaller ones they might be able to do, or it's just like you go to like this mirror and you go do shit there, right? Or it doesn't have to move a lot. There's not like a lot of moving parts to it, because like for instance the arena one, it's not that hard. Like that's a feature for a quest. Like they just flip a switch and it's there. I mean, it's more complicated than that, but it's a lot easier to implement that over doing this whole grand thing and then be like, yeah, that's still in the game, because that also makes the file size bigger, right? But they also have to take into account like mobile gamers and stuff like that. But it'll be nice. That was good, Inya. Gracias por el agua. Yeah, no, they're not gonna struggle. There's people I know that play Genshin every update, even though they don't really like play it too much. It's hard for the co-op engine. Yeah, yeah, even though it's kind of ironic, because that is probably like one of their main limiting factors, but it's kind of amusing when you consider the fact that there's not a whole lot of like co-op worthy stuff to do in the game. Like oftentimes doing co-op kind of like makes things harder, so I'm not quite sure what they plan on doing with the co-op features. Oh, this one to level 6, we can work on that. Yeah, and then we'll put some into the educational. That one took a lot. Public under people with Kenshin stuff. Sometimes it's 8. Oh, I don't know every time. Like I've tried the co-op a lot, especially when it first came out. I guess maybe that's also part of it. Is like I don't know how it is now, because like back then all it really was like domains, and then sometimes you just fuck around in like weekly bosses. But it was like there was like little to no reason, especially since like you couldn't overlap characters. So if you happen to have two people with like characters that were built, like they built the same characters or very similar characters, it was like, well shit, which one of us is gonna take our character kind of deal. But I don't know. I mean, Genshin was fun when I played it. I don't really mind. Never defend Genshin the bitch teams again. I am not gonna lie, I never made it to like the repeatable Abyss stuff. I just got, I don't know, I didn't like the Abyss. I like the Forgotten Mirror stuff. I didn't like the Abyss. But I also generally just, I think that's less of a problem with Abyss specifically. I'm more just like, not a big fan of the way Genshin's like team swapping things are. Alright, lady. Have a good day. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I was like, usually we just did use the interactive maps. I was like, we have to hit a stopping point on this eventually, right? I was planning on doing simulated universe, but I guess not. Well, it depends on how long the fucking PvE maintenance takes. Oh, yeah, we're not. It finished, so we'll round out the hour and then we'll swap over to TFT so I can go back to studying. I guess that's true. I guess for like completely new players, like even with the interactive map, they'd be like, where the fuck is this? Yeah. That makes sense. Is that like inside somewhere? Oh yeah, that's very, very new players. There's a cannon? That's good enough, yeah. I might just take that cannon. Oh, there's just a straight up chest here that I completely ignored. Yeah, that's, yeah. They would definitely, they'd look at the map and be like, where the f is this? I would say the map doesn't really... It looks like it's inside somewhere. Oh, I was? Then why is it, like, there wasn't a prompt for it though. Oh, because it's this one. What's the difference between the two cannons? Could you imagine, right? You grab like the cannon at the top of the stairs and you go back to the museum and they're just like, that's not the right cannon. And you're like, what's the difference? They're like, there's at least 2 scratches on the other cannon, which makes it seem like older. And it's like, it's a cannon. It's a cannon. Also, I like how I just put it in my pocket and walked around with it. That's always the fun things of these games, right? Where it's just like, oh, by the way, here's a cannon that weighs like 2,000 plus pounds. And you're just like, all right, puts it in your pocket. Thanks. I was like, oh shit, I accidentally left a cannonball in there fully loaded. Be a shame if that, you know, someone turned that shit on and we all had problems for the rest of the day. I'll save up money. Like, oh no, I meant to light my cigarette with this. So you're holding like one of the, you know, the like old Civil War era fucking cannon lighters. And you just put it in the thing and they're like, oh no. And they're like, why the fuck would you light it? It's like, don't worry about it. I was trying to make a flambe. It's okay. Good morning, Zephyr. How goes? I'm not gonna lie though, I really hope that we get like, I think the other thing really that like kept me off from Genshin is that we were always waiting for like a new weapon type. Like I remember when the first year anniversary, everybody was like, oh shit, we're gonna get a new weapon type, it's gonna be so cool. And then it came and no new weapon type, and we're just like, oh. And then the next one came and still no new weapon type, and I was like, oh. Especially because there's so many cool like enemies with like weapons and stuff. Like the Fatui. Like the Fatui in general have a bunch of cool weapon wielding ones. I think the new like desert people have some pretty cool ones. But yeah. I think it was like reasonable assumptions with how like the weapon, how long the weapons had actually existed for like at the beginning of the game, being like, oh, maybe we'll get like a new one like towards maybe the first or second year anniversary. But then as soon as I noticed that like the formula of what we had at launch is kind of what they wanted to do, I was like, there's no way we're getting a new weapon like anytime soon, if ever. But I think a lot of it's just the limitations of how much extra effort it would take to add a new weapon to the game. Since then they would have to make unique like animations for all the new 5-star units with it, and then like all the new models and stuff. Because now you have to make like a 3-star version of the for those weapons, 4-star weapons, then the 5-star weapons, and it's just like it kind of snowballs into a lot of work. Unlike, for instance, Star Rail, where you can just make it for the character model, and then you make light cones, and you're just like, thumbs up, we're good. Alright. I guess we'll put serval here. I need to reshuffle some people. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, they do a really good job of like the newer characters having like pretty different animations for the weapons and stuff. But We'll see what they do. I want to get this to 6, but I need a bunch of money in order to be able to have it at S rank. Oh, you want me to upgrade the exterior to E? I kind of don't want to though. I mean, I'd agree. I'd say like the overall, like, I'd never really critique like Genshin for the quality of like the characters themselves. They're very high quality characters. They're really good. They do a lot of effort. It's just that sometimes I feel like they put more efforts into like the enemy side of things. Because like if we think about it, right, like if they kind of like took a little bit of development time away from the, I mean, again, it's a little easier because the enemies you make it once and then you copy paste over again, right? Like you have to fight 20 billion of these big dudes. But like, I don't know. I think really the big thing about it is I was never a big fan of like swapping the characters for combat. I think most of it's just the combat, right? Like I was never a big fan of like swapping, like having to like actively swap characters like in the middle of it. Because it always just felt weird to me. But I also know that it's really unreasonable to expect a free-to-play gacha game to have like a combat system like Xenoblades. Or like Tales of, where your teammates are at. Like it'd be cool. But there was no way that was gonna happen. So it's kind of like, I kind of just accepted it for what it is, which is why I just stopped playing it. Holy shit, 20,000? Bro. No, there's no way. I'd lose so much rating and I wouldn't be able to buy anything. What about this? I'd also lose a bunch of rating. I guess we just stock up. Combat is very good. The Conria, nice. I don't know who those are. Yeah, I think the reaction part of it is nice. I think the combat gets a little samey over time, but I think like that's just normal for everything though. Once you do this, I think it's also just like, it's one of those things where you either like it or you don't, right? And there's nothing wrong with it if you like it. I just know for me personally, it got to a point where I was just like, I'm so tired of this combat. But I do like the reaction system, especially after they actually fixed it, because at launch, like the reactions were kind of moot because they were so bad for the most part, except for like Melt. But from what I understand now with like Dendro, they did a really good job of like changing stuff. I guess we'll try to work on this one. Oh shit, I forgot to check the newbies. Okay. Let's see. We keep Pella. You don't have this one. Put you in. Oh, we don't need that much for both of those. Okay, that's a bit more manageable. There we go. Great story and animations. Yeah, yeah. Like, it's a lot easier to do the animes, especially because, like, players will get very picky if, like, multiple characters, like, multiple gacha characters have the same exact moveset and don't really have, like, anything different. But if it's, like, the enemies, like, it's just, like, it's just basic enemies. It's whatever. Right? Like, you're fighting 20 different Hilichurls. Who gives a shit, like, what it is? That kind of deal. Wait, did I not get a new quest? I was pretty sure I got a new quest. Is it the closest? Yeah, just use the elevator. Basically, yeah. Yeah. I'd say like again, I would never necessarily say they do a bad job with like Genshin, like especially once they hit the ground running with like Inazuma and stuff like that. Like it was such a huge variety of new enemies. Now, I will say that I did find it a little annoying when some of the new enemies, like the designs is countering mechanics that they don't really know how to balance, right? Like the samurais were quite honestly, like you could tell they were made to counter Ganyu, who was kind of overpowered, and they didn't want to like, well, it's a bit of a slippery slope to nerf characters in gacha games because laws and stuff. Like I actually, if I'm mistaken, I think Japan, either Japan or China has laws against like actually nerfing like characters that you get from the paid gacha. Like it's a very like they have to be very careful when they do that. But they just made enemies that countered it. Same thing with the shielding and the desk hounds or whatever. Like you could tell they were there to counter like the shielding meta. It's a very simple way to counter it, right? Just have something that goes through shields. But at the same point, like I was kind of just like, couldn't you just balance shields better? I mean, it is hard to balance. Like World of Warcraft had that problem forever. Like they made disc priests, which you know, well, I mean, like all MMOs that have any sort of shield healer always have that problem. It's like, are you gonna take the healer that heals damage taken, or are you gonna take the healer that like keeps damage from, like, you know, you don't even take damage to begin with because they have so many shields, like that kind of deal. That's always been an issue. It's always hard to balance things like shields. Push this button, push this button, push this button. Oh, did I need to push that button? I didn't need to push that button. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. The new area is much worse to... Oh, I can't... The new area I can't really talk too much. I haven't played it all that much. That's why I can only really talk about Inazuma. That was the last zone I played a lot of. Legend. What's good, Slinky? Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything like enemy-wise. I know a lot of people don't like Sumeru just because of the dialogue. They're like, bro, there's so much dialogue you have to go through. They're like a simple side quest. I was like, 2 years worth of dialogue you read, and I'm like, ooh. I do know when I think the last time I played Genshin, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, like with any of these. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I just did my usual Zhongli Eula shenanigans. mostly from Bradford. Yeah. I do know, I have heard the puzzles like people like, and like the extra features with the like crypto drone thing and stuff like that. At least like most people I've seen that I know that play it, they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I do know generally most people have been like, the only real complaints I've heard about it is just the people felt like the dialogue was a little too much. Oh, I can't spin that one. Yeah, probably. Most people I know play it like, they play Genshin maybe like once every couple of weeks. And they just do like the story quests and stuff. And even then usually they just end up stopping. Oh shit. Also, I like how that big ass energy thing became this small energy thing. Good old game logic. You have like, they tell you to go pick up something that's like twice your size, and then you put it on a shelf, and it's like it's not even as tall as you anymore. Nice. Alright, so we're done with the outer exhibit. Now we need the inner one. Nice. I can't even manage my museum, bro. That's rude. That's toxic. Putting a cannon next to, yeah, putting the, you know, warfare, large warfare projectile weapon next to the possibly explosive energy producing thing. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Big brain. There's someone looking at that being like, man, I hope there's no like power reserves in that thing. Alright, so I think the maintenance is done for the PvE, so we can go back to breaking our brains on, oh, well, I'll have to remember to like go unlock the rest of shit, but I'll do that when I eat dinner. I have a new set to learn. That mostly because the new set's really fun. I have very much enjoyed it so far. I think it might be I say the only downside to the new set is I feel like it's sort of overwhelming in regards to like a newer player if you've never actually played TFT at all. Like it's a lot of shit to take in off the rip. Between the portals, the new augments, like it's a lot. I'd say like probably the portals are probably like the biggest thing, just learning what all of them do. Gonna be rolling in the dough. Bro, what do you, I wish I could roll in the dough. I wish I could Scrooge McDuck in the dough. Man. Just wash yourself with coins. Now we got some music. But yeah, I'll probably like in between dinner, I'll probably like try to finish unlocking the stuff. Probably hit 50, get world level 4. I'd say for sure, the world levels in Star Rail so far don't feel anywhere near as like punishing, I guess, quote unquote, as the world level in Genshin does. But I think it's also, most of that's also is you just have a controlled way of engaging the enemies compared to Genshin. Cause like I feel like Genshin, like I don't know, in Genshin it felt really punishing to me when I would go up world levels and I wasn't actually fully prepared for it with like a DPS. While in Star Rail, I'm like, oh, world levels, okay. Go up and it's just like, well, this fight takes a little longer than it used to, right? Like it wasn't anything super nutty. 52 already. I probably would have been. I probably also would be 52 if I'd kept up with it. Wait, it's not giving me my level 3 Void Gate boom. You fucks. No, I wanted to see what that looked like. I have it unlocked, but it's not giving it to me. Nar. Nar. Sag. I don't know if I'll make it to this before PvE ends. I want to see what that arena looks like. Apparently people think this might be like, oh, this is also a big thing for newer players to try to figure out which ones they want to work with. But yeah. Yeah, I've been at almost 59 for like a week. It's just I stopped playing the game. Even just doing my like dailies, I would have gotten enough XP that I probably would be like probably 51 and a half or some shit like that by now. But yeah. Yeah. To be honest, like I don't know. I don't really like too many of these, to be honest. None of them really kind of make me go, oh, this one's the one I like to play. Caitlyn's really good. But like all of these are just really good to have early on, right? Like you gain one tier 1 unit, 2 tier 2 units, and 1 tier 3 unit. Like off the at 2-1, that's really big. Even if like nothing you get is what you want to use, you can just sell it for econ. Cause that's like 7 gold. No. 8 gold. Here at 2-1. Like that's huge. Like I'll bump you up to 10 like right off the rip. Because chances are you'll have the 2 gold left over. So that's just good in general. This one's also really good. Even though you have to be a little bit more careful because it's the first, you know, you want to use it on good ones. And then starter kit's just good even after the nerf. Like getting a tier 4 champion and an extra component is just really good. But I think the rest of them are... they're alright. Like this one's kind of whatever. This one's also kind of whatever, but this one, like these 3 are just too good to pass up for Caitlyn in my opinion. If you like it. I do orange just because a lot of times getting like these 2 like have really saved my ass when I can't get like good items for my team. Like the gain Orn Anvil and completed item, but like the Orn Anvil and a component anvil, like that one's definitely saved my ass a couple times. There's always been situations where I'm like, man, I could use this like one component, and being able to get an Orn item on top of that, the chance of getting the component you need is just too good to pass up. Though I still think the best augment in the game that, or at least like my personal favorite augment is the shimmer scale ones because I think they're really good. Especially at 2-1. Shimmer scale at 2-1 is so good. But I really like, I've only been able to take it once. I've only seen it pop up twice. And you know, I'm saying it's a silver augment where it makes it so anytime you would get a random item, like a random item component, you just get an anvil, like straight out, which basically quadruples your chances of getting components you want to build what you need. It's so good. I took it once because I was like, huh. I was like, this can't be bad. And oh my god, I had like perfectly itemized characters because you just when you have that many component anvils, it's really hard to not at least be able to perfectly itemize like 2 characters or something. Because again, you're going from just one item that's RNG chosen for you to now you have like 4 times the chance of getting it, because each component anvil has 4 components you can choose from, and then you can specifically choose the one you want. So it's so good. Oh shit. It's the first time I've seen people like this is the first time I've had this one pop up where half the lobby like where I'm not the only one in like a different portal. Oh, it's going. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Yeah. I hate the prismatic one. I hate the prismatic one so much. I hate that it's even a portal option. Plus the scuttle's just better. Like unless you get a shit ton of units that you want in the shop, you're guaranteed to have 10 gold by 2-1. Also, I have no idea what we're gonna play. We're gonna see what we get. An Ionia start wouldn't be bad. I still do want to practice Ionia. I think Ionia is going to be kind of one of those units or one of those synergy like traits that like not a lot of people like going because it's generally not going to be a guaranteed first place or like very high chance at a first place, but it's probably a very solid like top 4 comp because you have so many different options for DPS. Oh, that kill's gonna get 3-starred anyway, or 2-starred. I mean, oh, actually, I didn't realize neither of them were on the bench or were on the board. But this is why you go scuttle. I think you just buy all this shit, and you can have like a really strong board start and still hit 10 gold. Boom. Like this is just, it's just too good. The only reason I took Pandora's instead of rolling is because I know you Shimmer Scale is a gold augment, so I know you can't get it. There's 3 challenger units. Oh, he has 4 challenger units. He's a Caitlyn user. Like I know he's a Caitlyn user. Pretty sure. Yeah. I think I just got really lucky because I'm pretty sure this was his 3-star one. Like he got 4 challenger off the rip. That's actually really lucky. What's up, Slinky? How's Diablo 4 treating you? Level 70, let's go. Alright, we might not be able to go Ionia. There's so many people with Ionian units. Granted, I think he's gonna try to go Helios. As soon as your food gets here, what's for food? What do you... What'd you order? Did you get enough to share? Like, I'm coming over. Red Rover, Red Rover. I think I might just sell these two. We lose. Demacia. Oh, that guy's... Yeah, that guy's the one with Ionia. Since we're like... Oh. He's either... Oh, is he inting because we didn't get the university one that he wanted? Or is he just lose streaking? But I'm just gonna wait for... Basically, I'm just gonna be looking at it, and as soon as they're like, D4 is on sale for like 50 bucks or some shit, or less, my punk ass is gonna roll on over and buy it. Because then for me, it'll be like 45 bucks plus tax. No, less than that. It'll be like 35 bucks plus tax because I have 15 bucks in my BattleNet balance. Or I should have sold the Cassiopeia actually. So the Aurelia. I'm gonna want that item back. Cook. I don't remember if Pandora's mentions a silver. I think it's a gold augment on live right now. He's Demacia. I just want to get my Gen 2 started if we can. Yeah, there's no beating this. Soraka's such a strong early unit. Like, even if that was a 1-star Soraka, there's no beating that. This is easier to kill the scuttles with. I wonder if we can 3-star Cassidon, we're basically fine. I think we're probably just gonna go for Karma carry first. If we can get it. Invoker's become a very popular comp recently. And Karma's just very strong. I mean, Karma's is really good for like Ionia also. Hmm. Oh, he's contesting the other dude for Yordles. This is not the same guy I saw earlier for Yordles. Hmm. I need to drop KO. Like, she's alright, but she's not doing much for us. But to be honest, the only thing I could drop her for is a fucking Karma. They're contested. Like, there's a lot of people pulling Yordles, and those guys, like, the Yordle guys are still getting, like, their shit, like, 3-starred. Like, that's actually insane. I'm pretty sure they increased how much shit's just, like, in the shop for each, like, cost. Like, there's no way they haven't. Like, I've seen way too many people who can contest each other and then still walk out with the units they want. You're God, he's talking about levels and he's talking about levels. Fucking Star Rail. What's up, kiddo? You're not at death's door. Kiddo, you're like... You're only like 40. That's okay. You have my karma, you fuck. Ha. I was wondering where my fucking karmas are. This fucker has them. God. Look, he's trying to not let his dreams be memes, okay? To be honest, I think he's just taking whatever units he can get. I have a static at least. Give me money! Voted bro, every time Stillwater Hold has been on, it somehow gets picked. It somehow gets picked every fucking time I've had it show up. And then like there was one time someone's like it got picked and like half the lobby literally just didn't play and then just it ran it down middle. I was like, look, if you don't practice it now, someone's gonna meme on you in fucking ranked. And then when they do, and you don't know how to play it because you didn't play it in the PvE, you're gonna be sad and crying. Because you can't just like run it down mid. But it is fucking ridiculous how people keep trying to take that. Oh, bro, it's insane. Cassidon, get in there. Alright, we're one Cassidon off. I didn't actually expect to hit this. Who drops that for? I guess nobody. I'm still surprised that like Lux didn't just get like this fucker has all my goddamn karmas. Alright, I'm just gonna have to pretend that those don't exist. I know why I'm losing. I'm losing because everybody else tries really high peak fucking traits. Like literally everybody else chose really high peaking traits. Or fast peak traits. Like there's a lot of Challenger and fucking Yordles and Demacia and all that shit just peaks really quickly compared to Ionia. Like the fact that there's literally 3 people running Yordles and like all of them have 1 4-star unit is insane to me. Like I don't understand how that's possible. I don't necessarily have an issue with Yordle. It's just I'm surprised that we live in a set where people can get like multiple people can contest each other for Yordles, which is a reroll comp, and all of them have enough 3-star units to fucking get their 4-star Yordle. Like that's what I'm surprised about. I hate Kazante. Like this comp generally does fine. I don't know why it's struggling in this specific lobby. Like at all. Like I don't understand why it's not working. Like my entire team is just dying before like anybody can do anything. Maybe because I don't have Challenger. I need one more fucking... There we go. Whatever, we go 8th. I don't really give a shit. Like my Ari doesn't have enough time to cast because she has like no items anyway. I think it was because of that. Well, it's also because my Shen was 1-star, but it was definitely because Yasuo didn't have Challenger. He was missing a bunch of attack speed. Like I doubt we don't go 8th here. Like, we lost so much HP earlier. Because so much shit just like... So many boards spiked so early and I didn't have any items to keep up with them. Oh, for a second I saw them all disappear and I was like, oh? Alright, so we don't go 8th. Yeah, I don't think Yordles is bad. It's just like it's just weird that well like I don't know what they did to the shop. I feel like they did something because like there's like almost every single game I play, there's always at least like 2 or 3 teams with like 2-star 5 cost units at level 8. Like On live, like unless like you have a bunch of people going level 9, that's pretty rare. And even then, like even at level 9, like it was pretty rare for me to see even in Diamond a lot like multiple people having 2-star 5 cost units. Well, the one cost isn't the big deal. It's just like it's one cost of the same unit, like so quickly. Cause like for instance, whenever I'm in a lobby and there's like 3 people playing Divine Ascent like Kale, like you already know one of those fuckers is not getting their 3-star Kale, like cause it's so hard. Like unless they have like a bunch of duplicators and shit. Fuck. Almost. Just fucking Lux. Good old Lux laser beams. But I think the caveat to that is the fact that like Yordles, it's like the Yordle themselves don't have to be 3-star, right? It's just you need X amount of 3-star units and you get a 4-star. But like 3-star Poppy, 3-star Poppy. This guy has a 2-star Poppy, but I think he had a bunch on his board. But he's going Demacia. Also, why did I fight him? I think he's the only one I don't beat. I think I might have beaten the rest of these comps. 2-star fucking Aatrox. Like that's more of the thing that surprises me, right? Because 3-star Teemo, 3-star Teemo. Like I guess maybe it's because you don't really have too much of a reason to. But even then, usually no. Like usually if you're contested, like if there's like 2 or 3 teams running like their carry augments in 8.5, like for a 1 cost unit, generally like maybe 1 or 2 of them hit it, but not like. But if someone else is pulling out units, they usually don't hit it. Like almost every time I've seen that in Diamond lobbies, at least people just don't hit it. Like at least like 2 of those people go like bot 4. Because like the Demacia guy was definitely pulling out more poppies than just the 3 that he grabbed. I don't know. I just know they got all their 3-star units very quickly and they just spiked really hard and I didn't have enough items for my carries. I mean, I fucking had a 1-star Jin with no items for so long. I lost so much HP off of that. Yeah, sure, I'll take the Orin. I don't need duplicators filling up my component shit. I was gonna go to the Targon. Oh no, it stayed inside. I thought I had to cycle through all of this. I was gonna go. Plus, as someone who's picked Wind of the Wanderers and been contested on him by just like one other person, and both of us struggle to get like, I think the bigger reason is just there's not enough comps that use Yordle stuff, right? Like, you have like Yasuo and Laser Court and Duelists, right? So when you play Wind of the Wanderers, it's also getting taken by those players. Stuff like that. Well, like Yordles, it's like you play Poppy's like a pretty core unit for Demacia, but you generally don't run Tristana and Gunner comps very long. You generally, I mean, I like running Teemo in my Shurima, but most people, there's not usually a lot of people playing Shurima. And even then, like, technically Swain's a better pick than Jarvan over Teemo for Shurima. So, like, unless you're going, like, Talia reroll, you don't really have a reason to go for Teemos. Most people do Noxus, but they don't usually 3-star their Kleds. Like, you generally, like, you don't pick the Yordle units unless you're going Yordle, for the most part. So you're pretty uncontested in that regard. Maybe that's why I shoot so much.
Give me that butt! Give me that butt!
Hello, Luna.
Give me that butt!
How was the stream? That was the butt alert. What do you mean? What was that alert? That was the butt alert. Bullied by furniture, but it was chill. Nice. That's good. I'm alright, yeah. Just trying to learn the new set and figure shit out as I go. A fellow Ornn user. That's pretty rare. Casualty measures, it's all good. As long as you're doing well. I was like, Timo did like. I don't think Vel'Koz will do more damage just because of the way his plasma works. Like Talia's always gonna do damage because both of them are gonna throw boulders. Like, what is it? I watched a video, like someone's video on YouTube, where they had two 2-star Talias and then two 1-star Talias like on the board, and it, like as soon as one of them casted, they would just delete something. That shit was so dumb. Yes, they eat the rocks. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. To be fair though, I do kind of miss like the 4-cost Talia where she just flung the fucking stone wall at people. But oh well. It'd be like that sometimes. Eat us, delete us. True. Boy, Demacia, Gunner, Oxus. Oh, we probably don't win this one, to be honest. Yeah, if our Talia was 2-star, we win that, but it'll be like that. Alright. Yoink. Yeah, like Ionia Jhin is a really strong start, but I didn't have any items for him when I was playing it, so unfortunately couldn't really do much with it. So dumb. So watch him get knocked up in the air and like just murdered in cold blood. It's so dumb. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Glad that he can take a break from getting the lunar elbow. Hope you have a good rest of the day. I mean, Vi is kind of hard to get because Piltover is pretty popular, but I don't think anybody's running Piltover in this lobby. I know there's a guy with Gunner. I don't know if he's planning on like trying to fit in Piltover when he can. I was wondering how you got strategist. You got the spat. Purple Zion. Yeah, I think going Pandora's bench kind of fucked me over that one game. Like realistically speaking, because it's like it didn't give me it's that's like a long game sort of augment, and everybody else was going very fast tempo. So I should have gone for the harm assist one. He didn't hit the ground. He didn't. The chokeout didn't touch the ground there for a good number of seconds. Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, that's actually really good. Oh shit, what am I doing? I blanked. Fuck. Wait, did I put a cassette in it? I did. I'm dumb. Cause I forgot that I had Tarek on my bench. I'm sitting here like, oh, I need a Bastion unit for fucking Chen, and so I put in Cassidon when I have Tarek. I don't know what he's trying to go for. Maybe some sort of weird Yordle reroll thing? Hmm. Oh, the Orn item. Mhm. She's so good for fucking Trickster Glass. It's so dumb. It's just like her clone just dealt like almost 1600 damage. Like, it's so dumb how good she is for a Trickster Glass. Cause I'd say the only other really good like Trickster Glass unit is Jarvan. I don't feel like most of the other ones are super great. No, we should drop her just yet. I think we get him 2-starred maybe. It's so dumb how much damage Katarina deals. It's like the rogue thing procs at like 50% HP, right? So it's just like she teleports back there with a full mana bar and then just instantly casts and just one-shot stuff. Like, that's so insane. Cause she basically just, I should have, well, the problem is I also don't know like how it decides who it teleports to. That one was pretty obvious who it would teleport to, but I've seen rogues so many times just randomly teleport like further than they need to. Just because like, I almost feel like it prioritizes like your strongest unit in the back. Oh shit, I didn't need to sell that, oops. I guess I can make a gunblade for now. Oh, it's because he's. I was like, this fucker just fucking already has a Cassante. Sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah. Mm. And you show not me oh. I guess I could put an Ionic Spark on like set or something. Ooh, I don't think we can beat this. If we do, it's gonna be pretty close. Yeah, I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to beat that. Oh, did they change the image on Sniper's Focus? I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, I do technically have 6 Ionia. I just don't want to drop this just yet. You got that so early. That's nutty. Oh, one guy's already out. There's also the fact that they increase how much damage like players take at a stage 4. Kinda crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to drop Timo because the strategist is helping, but I need to take that gunblade off of him. Oh shit, there was a Swain. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed Sniper Mark's icon. That's what I'm saying. Like Jarvan's just like Jarvan and Talia are just two really good Trickster Glass targets. Yeah, Demacia Yordles is really strong. Like it's quite possibly like even after the nerfs, like one of the strongest comps in the game. Hello, Sunshine. How are you? Yeah, yeah, he's so dumb. Yeah, if you get a Trickster's Glass, get it? Like, just Trickster Glass your fucking Jarvan and you have 2 free Jarvans. Just CCing the shit out of people. And then I put a Zonios on mine, because fuck it, why not? He's so dumb. He's so dumb how good he is. Did I get it in time? No, I didn't. Fuck. Yeah, he just goes, look at all those fuckers in that corner. Be a damn shame if I killed all of them. The problem though is Rogue does kind of like counter a lot of other shit. He still might be able to win this. Onyod, get fucked. Zonyad, baby. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, no, Jarvan is probably one of the strongest fucking forecasts. If not, probably the strongest forecast in the game. Like, 1-to-1. Like, without needing any sort of assistance. Like, he's just too good. Like, he has no synergies active. Granted, I mean, he's kind of, like, kitted a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But he dealt, like, 4k damage. That's so dumb. But then there's fucking Lux, who's... This fucker literally just... Oh my god. Mana Zaned fucking Radiant blue buff with the Demacia thing. Giant Slayer. That's so annoying. I'm surprised it didn't do anything to Lux, like... damage-wise. I mean, I do need a Shen. Also need an Ari. But she just completely just demolished my front line. Though I think if Shen was 2-starred, he'd be fine. Wait, what? Did Urgot really just... Yeah, Urgot just fucking destroyed my goddamn karma. With his leg cannons. He swapped into the back and just fucking killed everything. Well, there's only really one target to hit. But... I guess D-Claw. If it stays. Which it's not. The only, like, useful item got taken. Well, he did get buffed. Like, he's gotten buffed, I think, like, twice. Like, he's... Bruh. There's no shot somebody has Ari. What portal is this? Oh, the chill one. Hmm. There's no way she didn't have enough damage to kill that Renekton. Like, there's no shot she did not have enough damage to kill that Renekton. There's no way. Who has Ari? Okay, this bitch has Ari. Cool. Nice. Got 3 of them. Fantastic. So good. I think that's the only thing I don't like about Ionia though, is you kind of have to like get Ari or you're kind of just fucked. And this fucker just casually gets 3 of them and just takes them because sorcery. Ugh, that sucks. Like you either get like 3-star either Yasuo or Karma, or you get Ari. But he fucking just went and got... Oh, he had medium and shopping? That's how? Because I had so much other shit. Like, I literally saw almost every other 5-cost unit except for Ari. I think the only 2 I didn't see was the Cassante and the Aatrox, because a bunch of people took Aatrox. But I had a bunch of Scions, Heimerdinger, Sennas, Rise. I think I should... Maybe I should just... Well, no, because I don't think you get 2 turrets if you get 2 Heimers. I mean, we came out top 4, but it took forever to get Gen 2. Yeah, I don't know, like, Ionia, like... There's something off about it. Wait, did I never go 8? No, I did, it's just not showing the rise. Oh, because I tried to trickster glass him as, like, we were starting combat. But, like... I still don't like that it's random who who gets the blessing. Like, it just feels so bad when it's like your unbuilt, like, Yasuo gets the blessing, and then, like, your Karma gets the blessing just as she dies. Like, I think they should just make it... Oh my god, please don't fucking... I hate the crown one. I don't use it. Like, I just leave the crown on the fucking board. Not to mention the damn thing's like bugs and pops off anyway, so I could honestly care less. Let's go. To be honest, I don't like any of those portals. It's just that's the one I dislike the least. Even though it's also kind of bugged because it doesn't give me the item on the first one. Because it's like you have to pick up the item. We can't just put it on your bench. Like you put everything else on the bench just fine. See, now it spawned. After combat's over. Nice. Nice. We could go like Challenger 4, I just don't want to. I think Challenger 4 is just like a boring way out. I kind of wish they would just rework this portal where it always gave you something like your board could use. Because like the amount of times I've had like a full AP board and the item gives me like Infinity's Edge or a Last Whisper and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Put it on a tank, I guess? Also, we prayed for the Shimmer skill early. Fuck, I didn't grab her fast enough. I don't care for the randoms. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Oh. I didn't know that attack also applied Last Whisper if you had a Last Whisper equipped. Oh, that almost lined it up perfectly to kill both of them. That would have been so cool. Just, I mean, I have had my Jin kill 3 people in one shot. That's actually kind of funny. Also, the Aegis effect, I don't feel really fits like Juggernaut with the name. It does with the effect, but not with the name. Fuck. Yeah, Challenger. I like this board. Like this dude just firing my laser. think I'm just gonna end up selling these two if we win, or all three if we lose. I need to hit 10. It's kind of funny because the only orange like augment I like from the legend stuff is the gold one. I don't like the silver one, and I don't like the prismatic one. So I don't really think it's worth going. I mean, I just like it because later on, if it gives me the Orn Anvil and Component Anvil, or the Orn Anvil and Completed Item Anvil, it's kind of nice for saving me if I've been able to get all the items I want. Mm-hmm. 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 Someone trying to go Gunner? Doesn't seem like it. I just haven't seen any pop up. Attack speed with the challenger one? I don't think that's that good. It was attack damage, definitely, but like you get plenty of attack speed from challenger as it is. You kind of want damage sources if you're gonna go challenger, like harm assist or something like that. Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. I was hoping that was a sword. Or a rod. Or a bow. Basically anything but this. That might work. We wouldn't have won this even if I had kept the other ones. This team dealt more damage than the other team and it couldn't kill them. I think people are really starting to realize that Orion is actually like really fucking cracked. It kind of looked like Jinx got stunned for like half a second. I can't tell if that's like if she got like actually stunned or if the server thought she was dead before she was dead, so it made her stop attacking. Oh, does it get brighter when they're at full stacks? I think it does. Oh, I should have put that on Warwick instead. Bro, 4 sorcery. Oh, ridiculous how much that does. Oh, they're at 6. Never mind. Even worse. 15% max HP to 2 enemies when they kill something. Yeah, I think the little blue flame gets like super bright when it, well, quote unquote super bright when it's maxed out. Ooh, 2-star Gwyn, that's kind of gross. I mean, I do have a unit I could put in, it's just I'd rather not break 10 just for 2 XP. Oh, he's going Forzon. That's gonna be annoying. This is a guy who was originally going Challenger. But I guess he got like all the Zon units in his shop and he just flexed to that. I just have to hope that he doesn't get Zeri before I do, or he dies before that. You can hold on to that for now, I guess. It can work, you just killed my front line too fast. It was way too fast. Though 2-star Tarek should help. To be honest, I'd probably end up dropping Aphelios for Soraka. Then that way with Shen I can get Invokers. This guy already has a 2-star Shen. Think fast, question mark? I don't know if Golden... I mean, like, apparently it did him good, but I don't think Golden Ticket this late is that great. Gold Collector with Zeri is so dumb, because, like, every time she kills something, it resets the buff timer. So, like... her with Gold Collector is ridiculous. Grindy 4, alright. Thanks for stopping by, Slicky. Hope lunch was good. Hope you get some good loot. Okay. There's no way we're beating this. Not with a 2-star fucking Cassante and a 2-star fucking Scion. Not to mention he has another Scion. He has 2 fucking Scions. He has like 4 of them and he could just throw them all on his board. There's just too much shit to chew through. There's way too much to chew through there. Maybe if Zeri was 2-starred, or if she had like the attack speed one, maybe. Another gunblade, huh? It's always annoying how sometimes like Gwen will just dash behind your front line, but then still target your front line, and then sometimes she'll dash into your back line and then target your back line. Like it makes it so hard to try to tell like what the fuck to do with her. Cause like if she just always consistently did the same shit, then you'd be like, all right, this is how you handle this. But she doesn't. She just does whatever the fuck she wants. Or at least that's what it feels like. Fuck. I was just positioning badly because Sona's fucking cleave like murdered my entire backline. That's so annoying. Sona is like probably like the actual most annoying fucking thing to deal with for something like Demacia. Like honestly, like I don't think any of the other Demacian units are anywhere near as annoying as fucking Senna is. Yeah, I think we go 5th here. Like she literally cleaved my entire backline to death before they could do anything. Because she had sorcery and multicast. Pretty sure it was multicast. No, I don't think they did. I think she just had sorcery. I know she had like radiant blue buff, I think. Wait, what? Was it because of the... I think it might have been because of the RE cast. Yeah. I think the RE cast just completely... Like... one side was just positioning issue because fucking Sona just literally just cleaves my entire backline to death. Like... People really, I feel like, sleep on Sona because she's really actually fucking good. Even when I do like the Yordle Demacia reroll, I generally like put 3 items on Kale because I don't want Kale being the elite. I want Sona being the elite because like she's just really fucking good. I think people really sleep on her because she has an entire fucking team cleave that then gives your team attack speed. Like, to be honest, like she's better than Senna at Senna's own job of giving the team attack speed. Because honestly, like Senna's shield doesn't feel all that good. Like realistically speaking, it feels pretty bad. Like yeah, it can be kind of nice, but I've never won a game because of Senna's shield. If anything, it's just been a win more button. And it's just... Actually, no, I want the souls. And I don't know, like it's just like Sona's just so good. And then she has multicast. So like even if you didn't have sorcerer, you just multicast, fucking built her with a bunch of AP items, and she's gonna multicast and cleave the backline to death. Because like her, like, cause like here's the thing, right? They're like, oh, everybody's like, oh, Senna, her ability crosses the entire board. But yeah, so does Sona's. And then Sona's on top of that literally gives you an attack speed without needing the shield, right? Because that's the other problem, is that Senna is like, she only gives attack speed while the shield is active. Sona just gives you attack speed. Like she just feels like a better Senna. What's up, Vic? Been a minute since you popped up in chat. How you been? Like they've done a real good job, I feel, this set of making like 5-cost units, like certain 5-cost units just not feel very good to use. Like why would I want to use a Senna if I could just build a Sona and Sona just gives me attack speed, like with no sort of strings attached, right? Like, I've thrown Sona just YOLO random into fucking team comps I've had that she has no synergy with just for the attack speed, and it works. Fuck. I might end up having to sell those. Oh, I forgot to change this. That fits my team. I get no, like, oh, I guess challenger. All right, I give it to you. I was about to be like, bro, like, how the fuck does that fit my team? Challenger. Okay, makes sense. All is forgiven. Oh, we could also do that for frontline. Since we'd have plenty of backline anyway. I think if you go Ionia, or if you go like Karma, you have to go like for Invoker. And then you drop you drop Jhin for the Ari. I feel like I'm forgetting a unit. Oh yeah, they're set. I keep forgetting that set's Ionia. So every time like I see him, I'm just like, every time I'm looking for Ionian units, it's just like I keep forgetting he's one of them, which is a problem because he's actually pretty decent for frontline. Also, I'd say it's pretty smart of them to like move away from infinite scaling things. Like, for instance, Sure Shot was really hard to balance like the units themselves because it scales like really, really fucking high. Oh my goodness, is that the pause? I'm famous. But nothing much, just trying out the new test server set stuff for in preparation for. I hate you. You suck. Like, you actually suck. in hopes of maybe hitting Masters next next set. I've been alright. Been chilling. Though probably have to. I don't know what we're doing, but my parents want to move, so I have to get ready for that. I probably should start packing some shit that I don't really need, just to make it easier later. What did you? Last I heard from you, you were sick. You were the sickie. Not sick anymore. Let's go. Winning. Just chilling. Nice. How's work? How was the yubs? Only one job for the summer? Sheesh. Gaming. Tell him anything, it means we dropped the Z for R later. She dies as soon as he casts. Yeah, that was close. But I could already tell as soon as he cast that we were dead. I should have spread them out a little more. That's fine. Warwick, what the fuck? You stupid dog. So you give me a Garen, really? Okay then, I guess. How do I like set 9? Pretty good. I think it's a lot better than the current live set. I think like balancing wise, I still think there's like very obvious dominant choices to take in specific situations. Like, well, outside of specific situations, like, you know, Demacia in general, even after the nerfs, is still probably one of the strongest traits in the game. Aphelios, yeah, even with all the nerfs, like, it just made it where he has to have Rageblade, like, because he's been nerfed a decent amount, it's just it wasn't enough. Zeri got slightly adjusted, but I feel like, I don't know if it was warranted just because Zeri needed kind of specific circumstances to work. Like, she needs like 2 chem mods to be, like 1 of 2 chem mods to be really strong. Anything else, and she's kind of mid-tier at best. But I also don't think the nerf was so bad that, sure, let's just stack the social distancing, why not? That it'll cause like a problem. It's just, can I get a karma, please? Thank you. You are the best. Okay, You go here, you go here. Put Karma there. I kind of want to see if I can get a... I want to see if I can get a glove off the carousel. Yeah, but like the point is like even though like you go 6 Zon, right, which you need a spat for, like it just like it doesn't feel like good. Like especially when you consider that Aphelios, you just slap him in a AD comp and he works, right? And then he has Targon, which is really easy to fit into just about most things. Like it's kind of I think the nerf was kind of a little unwarranted, but again, she still feels fine. It's just that there's a lot of comps right now that feel really strong in comparison. Like like for instance, vertical challenger is just really strong. Vertical Ionia doesn't feel that great just because you can't control who gets the bonus. Vertical Invoker's been pretty popular recently. What else? Vertical Slayer, even with the nerf, is really strong. Just because Gwen is really strong. You just put in a Callista to finish off whatever targets she's attacking and you're good. Charlie for me this set? No. Probably Masters, I feel, probably. Because the set feels good. I don't know about Charlie. Charlie's a bit high. Grandmaster would just depend if I have the time and the patience to deal with, like, if I can get good enough to deal with it. Since that's, you know, point degradation. No. But jeweled gauntlet, we would have been alright. Yeah, if I can, I definitely will. I'd like to. There's no reason not to. This is the first game in years since that I've been like, I would not mind like doing tourneys. Like it'd be pretty fun. Cause I've done a decent amount of tourneys for like games I used to play. No, you fucking bitch. I knew the glove wasn't staying after the after I saw it on the Zeri. I was praying. I was like, maybe, but no, yeah. I knew there was a guy that was gunner. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, same. I'm also not confident that I would like do super well in it, but you know, if the chance arises, I definitely would be all for trying it. Wait, why do I still have you? You don't really do anything for me at this stage. Might be able to 3-star set. I do like Shimmer Scale though. I wish there was a legend that let me like quasi guarantee getting Shimmer Scale items. Kaisa's so dumb. She's just so stupid. No items, just casually makes me go from almost losing a shit ton of HP to, you know, barely missing any HP. Like, that's so dumb how good she is. Oh, for sure. If Ornn had like either if they changed his gold one for either 2-1 or 3-2 to be the Shimmer Scale one, like I still use Ornn now just because having the chance to get like an Ornn anvil and a completed item anvil or a component anvil late game if you're struggling for like items for components and shit for your carries, like is nice. But if he could somehow do it, would either be him or Tom Kench, I feel, who would have the Shimmer Scale. But like I would definitely just play that the whole time. Fuck, he was so hard to kill. But I love it. Every time Shimmer Scale pops up, if it pops up early, I grab it. It's got so many good items worth taking. Mogul's main is such a good tank item. Whatchamacallit? Mogul's staff, like the AP item is so strong. It's so good. You get so many stats from it naturally. Like, oh, bruh. Like, every time I've gotten it on Karma, I always come in top 2. As it's so good. Because it gives so much. Aside from that, Draven's Axe is good if you're running Challenger, and then the attack speed one's alright. It's not like the worst, but it's also not one that I would like go out of my way to grab if there's other options on available. Oh, that's what happened. I was like, wait, what happened? We got put on the board. Go on to this. I don't want to sell anything. That's the problem. Yeah, the Gold Mancer staff, that's what it's called. Yeah, that one's really strong because you just get a lot of like, even base wise, you get a lot of stats from it because I think it gives like 20 AP and then like mana on top of it. Like, it's just a really good AP item. Also, how the fuck does he have so many 3 stars already? On Void, no less. Interesting. He literally just melted my entire team. They literally couldn't do anything to him. Kinda sucks. Yeah, whatever, I'll just see if I can get it. Alright, that's a lot better. Ironically enough, the best one is Karma. The nice thing is Piltover doesn't feel as oppressive as before, but it's still kind of like, it still feels like a weird like econ augment because if you can get high stacks on it, there's literally no reason to sell the T-Hex. Like once you get 40 plus stacks, like there's no incentive to sell the T-Hex than before, right? Like, because I don't think the payouts are really worth trading out something that can deal anywhere from like 3,000 to 4,000 damage in one blast. Yeah, it definitely has a lot more first haste. Like I feel like you have to be able to item, like I feel like it's pretty similar to Underground in that way, right? Currently, but at the same point, it still feels a little stronger because like Underground, you have to like get the swap quick and hope you get like a good cash out, like with items that you can use. But then like thank you for the alert. But like it also feels slightly easier because it has a comeback mechanic, and the fact that if you get like 40 power things and then you win and all that turns into the yellow shit, like you now have a T-Hex that's gonna fucking probably at least like kill half of a backline in one attack. Like it's kind of insane. Ah, so good. It's a little nutty, but it definitely feels a lot more balanced than it was at the beginning of the PvE. In the PvE, it felt so overpowered. You saw Piltovers and you were just like, all right, we're kind of fucked if that guy doesn't get like knocked out quick. I was like, unhand my set. playing a real board. Yeah, yeah, because that's the one thing, right? Is that I also don't know like what ranks I'm dealing with. Because like there's definitely a couple boards I've played that I'm like, there's no way this would have worked in a diamond lobby. Like actually impossible. And then there's other boards that I'm just like there's other times I get in lobbies where I'm like, all right, everybody else read the lobby tempo properly except me, and now I'm like kind of just fucked. Oh sweet, I can 3-star. I forgot I had a remover. Nice. So it's pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the ranks go. That's why I'm like trying to put in a lot of time to practice, because I feel that like I could do pretty good this set, because I don't know what happened. Like the patches halfway through 8.5 just completely fucked with how I was playing, right? Like I had such a good run and got to like almost diamond 1, and then they did like 2 patches and I just couldn't recover because like all the comps I was decent with for flexing just like, you know, all the comps that I was like, oh shit, I'm in a shitty situation, and then I could just flex to something else, like none of them worked anymore, and it was just like, well fuck. So I just like I cannot, now I struggle to get out of diamond 4, so I'm hoping that at least like in this one I don't have that problem. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've definitely like faced players where I'm just like, all right, there's no, like, you're definitely like a higher rank than I am with the way they just do things. Especially like the more we, like the deeper we get into the PvE, like there's definitely been people that I'm just like, all right, you're just fucking hella juiced. God damn. Oh, that's actually kind of nutty. I'd be more afraid of this Zed if he had a rogue active. Look at the green orb followed. It kept tracking. It kept tracking the, the fucking Kaisa. Yeah, Kaisa tried to do their like, you know, big ol' maneuver, and Karma's like, pew, outplayed, get fucked. Karma's so good. It's just that it's kind of hard. Again, like the Ionia bonus, like I don't like how it's random. Like, I know it's like, because like doubling stat bonus is huge. It's such a huge thing. But like, I don't know. Like I kind of wish it was just your strongest Ionians get buffed, and then they just like adjust the numbers based off of that. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know if we can magnetic remove that, or if it's worth magnetic removing that, but I don't know what happened. That was a huge shit show of just shit going off and everybody dying. Like, I literally have no idea what the fuck just happened there. I need 2 more sets. Oh, he has, yeah, one of the good ones. Yeah, that's like one of the two that Zeri needs to be good. Granted, I think like his like if he had been able to get a death blade over the Gwinsus, definitely would have been way more damage. Because you kind of don't need the Gwinsus with this. You have 25% attack speed. Like Gwinsu is a bit overkill with that. Okay. You know, generally people go blue buff, but I think Shojin's is just better. For Ari. Behind me. I mean, technically the best thing would be to have oh, she's there for extra damage. There's no reason not to. I think Shojin's pretty good on RA though. Oh my god. That moment when something that's not really supposed to be a tank can be built like a tank and still be really good because he heals 40% of the damage he takes. Like, nice. Okay. There's no way that there's no goddamn Shens. Bro. There's no way everybody has Shens. No, there's literally 2 people running Void. Like, I mean, Baron Nashor still feels so fucking hard to deal with. If you don't have like a really good single focus thing, like just Baron Nashor just it feels almost impossible to kill him. Like you either have to have a really good stall team or you have to have like a really good just insta kill, just whatever the fuck is hitting you team. Granted, he's definitely not as he can't 1v9 anymore, so that's nice at least. This is the closest I've come to getting a 2-star Ari when I actually want a 2-star Ari. Where the fuck did this come from? Got another one? Yeah. If I had noticed that, I wouldn't have put a protector's vow on him. Oh well. Wait. I could have sworn I saw that Cassidon die. Aw? Did the Death's Defiance keep him barely alive? Like, I could have sworn I saw him, like, I saw the death animation. Guess not. Like, I was pretty sure I saw the death animation, and then all of a sudden he's popped up on the other side. Oh, no, I know what happened then. He blinked. He blinked as he got hit with the Ari ult, so he got to like really low HP and then he kills Ari with the jump. Unfortunate. Yeah, she got saved because she got Shen, the Shen shield early. I think Ari's like the one 5-cost unit that I've never been able to get. Oh wait, hold up. I've never been able to get 2-starred when I want it, right? Like when I'm like, bro, I like just 2-star Ari and we win this. And the game's just like, you know, it'd be nice. Here, we'll give you 1 and then we'll give everybody else like 6 of them. It's just like, bro. I wonder if they'll add it where you can see people's like legends on this part, right? Like a little circle here that shows you like what legend everybody has. I don't think it really matters. I mean, it'll kind of give you an idea of who you probably need to look out for, depending on how the lobbies play, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Also, I am still very PoroSad that there's no Volibear. They brought back Sejuani, they kept Ashe, like, but no Volibear, no Olaf. Bruh. Like, I'm fine with them bringing back Sejuani. Lissandra's a pretty interesting like pick, but why did we keep Ashe? Like, for Deadeye, just fucking make somebody else Deadeye. Fuck Ashe. Ashe has had her time to shine. Toss her out. Bring in Olaf. Bring in Volibear. Bring in Tryndamere. Actually, I don't really care for Tryndamere, to be honest. I'm sad we have Shadow Isles, but no Hecarim. Let's see. I don't know what affiliation Udyr has, to be honest, off the top of my head. I'm not really big on lore. No Shyvana. Maybe in 9.5 we get Shyvana. That'd be pretty cool for Demacia. Orin would have been cool. I haven't had a like. I've only played set 8, so I definitely haven't been able to play with Orin. Nautilus would have been awesome, but I don't think he fits any because I don't think he's Shadow Isle. I think he's like Bilgewater. Hold on a second. Is his technical affiliation? Let's see. The problem is that like if they bring back Bilgewater, like they'd bring back like you'd have to bring like Gangplank, Pike, Misfortune, Twisted Fate, you know, all units that were you know a thing last set. Oh, that's probably why they didn't bring back Bilgewater. That's definitely way too many duplicate units they'd have to bring. Who else do I want to see? I mean, Master Yi was an interesting one for them to not bring. What else? I think that's about it for all the units I care about that didn't make it in. Oh, Skarner would have been interesting, but I don't think, I think Skarner's technically neutral. I don't think he like technically is to any affiliation. Hmm. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. That's all I really care for. I mean, Varus would have been interesting to bring in. The Scythe dude would have been interesting, but they would have had to make like a Darken faction. Jin Zhao would have been interesting to bring in. But we have Jarvan, so they probably didn't want to bring two. Vladimir, get out of my face. I'm very tempted. I was very tempted to do the Infinity's Edge, but I don't know if I want to go AD. Ah, mine's better. The Callista changes were nice, though. Not having the bug. Ooh, do we YOLO just go Bruiser? We'll see. If we get a Bruiser spot, we'll just go like, we'll try to go 6 Bruiser. Rek'Sai carry. That'd be fun. I haven't done that yet. So it might be hard to do. Too many people are going Void. No, I don't think that's worth it though. It's because like they don't have anything like Rek'Sai doesn't have anything that gives them another damage amp, right? Like I mean a lot of it's in their own stats, but maybe I get like a challenger spat or something. But I also kind of don't want to go challenger. I kind of want to try something different. But I feel like I've tried just about every comp that's like usable. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the game gives us to play with. I think I might just go like maybe Challenger. Well, no, because like, all right, how many people are going Void? One dude's Void, Piltover. There's a guy who's going Challenger. There's another guy going Challenger. Oh, I haven't done Slayer going on a long try or an attempt, so I think we're probably just gonna try that out then. Which would, well, it'd be interesting to see how we build it. Like, these two are kind of mandatory, because I think Shadow Isle 2 is just, it's good. Shadow Isle 4 I think is useless. Bastion's definitely probably like the best frontline part. And then just fit in like 3 to 4 Slayer. I don't think there's a 3-cost Slayer unit. No, there isn't. We're gonna have to grab a Kale and hold on to it. I think we have space for one more, yeah. But probably Soraka or Invoker. Just to round it out. Invoker and some healing. Oh, he's going for Gunner 4, probably built over 5. Or maybe just, like, definitely Gunner 4 is what it feels like. I might have to do Edge of Night. It was tempting, but there was no way we were gonna actually be able to get that off. Oh, I saw the wrong thing. Oh, I had Pandora's bench. I should have put that Jarvan on the bench. Holy shit, I'm stupid. I was like, he's gotta die eventually. They're fucking they're fucking set. I think I might just make a Protector's Vow, because I could just turn this into a Bloodthirster. Even though I don't know if... Because, like, Slayer gives 15%, I think. Yeah, 15% Omnivamp. But Bloodthirster gives attack damage. I don't think I want that, obviously. I think a Hodge would be best. He's going... Oh, he has double Rex. Okay, that answers a lot of questions. I was like, wait, am I saying like double? Am I losing my brain? No, he's going for 3-star Rex. I don't know what to make of that sword, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to kill it off. Like, Edge of Night makes sense, but... I mean, we might end up making it. Like, the Edge of Night. Because, like, that's better sense than the Bloodthirster, because Bloodthirster gives AD. I could also just make an Ionic for her. She's just here to see if I can get a kill. Just for Slayer 4. But I thought it wasn't supposed to get the Flame Breath until higher charges. There we go. Fuck. Can't really sell anything. I wanted to grab the Aphelios and throw him on here to see if I get a go in earlier, but doesn't make sense to break 20 for that. Zone. And you put it on a Galio. Interesting. I mean, it worked because it gives a lot of defensive stuff. Basically, if we get a bow, we'll do a Titan's Resolve. If we don't, then we'll do an Edge of Night. Oh, he has the rise. Fuck. He has rise and he has my fucking Gwen. Unhand her, you bitch. Oh my god, bro. I'm telling you, I can't plan anything in this game because someone else always takes it. Bro. Like, I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up, dude. Every time, like the first time I'm like, oh, we'll go fucking Gwen because I haven't gone her in so long. And fucking what happens? Fucking some fucker goes Gwen. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I cannot make this shit up, man. Like, it's so annoying when that shit happens. Like, so fucking annoying, bro. This was one of the guys who was going Challenger early. And then like, oh my god. Then I'm guessing like the fucking game just gave him like everything because he probably got it from the stupid augment or portal shit where it like it fits your team. Cause he sure as fuck didn't have Maokai and I think he had a Maokai, but he definitely didn't have a Viego earlier. Fuck. That's the one thing I don't like about this portal, is it kind of like it kind of favors like it's not good for like mixed comps. Like what I'm doing. Like it's really not that good. Cause like it's gonna the more traits you have, the lower the chance of you getting something from the portal that you actually want. So it's just like like I just went it because I like this portal better than the other portals. Do we just swap to vertical challenger? We can. I just need the other challenger units. Yasuo and a Warwick. Because there's like no point in trying to go to contest him for those. Like unless all of a sudden these two turn into two Gwens and I get one in the shop. That's the only way. That's the only viable like that's the only sort of like sign from the game being like, alright, you should probably contest this then. Because it's just like, with him having 2, there's no reason to contest that. Yeah, he already has it 2-starred. Like, there's no point contesting that. I might as well just go challengers if I can. He has... Is he 9? No, he's... Oh, he's 8. Yeah, because he got the silver spoon. Yeah. The problem is I need to be like 4 challengers. If I can get Aurelia, that'd be nice. I don't even know if we can top 4 this, to be honest. I just need 1 more challenger, preferably Aurelia, but because then we could drop Zed. Then we have 4 challenger, 3 Ionia still. Wait, when did our Edge of Night proc? I didn't even realize it procced. He like half griefed me for my plan and then goes out in like 7th. Wow. It's too late, but we got the... we could have gotten 2-star Kaisa, but... we probably win that if that one guy didn't just happen to get all the fucking Gwens and forced me to have to like a swap. And then like, because I didn't want to go Kaisa, because like, I didn't want to go Challenger because I already knew there was a guy going Void. There's a guy going Void, like, you kind of don't want to go, like, he doesn't have it either, but there's like, see, like, there's 2 guys going Void, and it was just like, there's too many people pulling it. But then this guy got like the Gwens, and they just never showed up in my shop, right? Like, I'm getting contested by 2 guys for Kaisas. I have 2 Kaisas, right? But then I have one guy contesting me for Gwyn's. He gets all of them, like, and they just don't show up in my shop. Like, at that point, like, you know, if I contest him, I go lower than him. Like, there's no way. Like, so I had to try to swap to challenger, even though I don't think I put in a challenger unit. Well, I didn't go 8 because I didn't have enough money. But I don't think tons of stats is really good. I've been using it the last couple of matches. But I want to try it out because it seems like it could be good. But I think the problem is that it doesn't, like, I don't think it gives enough stats. Like, I think for it, in order for it to work, I think you need something like harm assist with it or something like that. Like I think you should take it early. Like, if it's like in your first one, then for sure. Like, but I think if you don't get it 2-1, I don't think it's all that worth. Like, I've just been trying to take it to see how it feels, but I think that if I just gone for the Ornn item instead and like hoped for like an Ornn or a tank item, like a Spirit Visage or even like a Trickster's Glass or something, like, I think it would have been much better than what I had. Not to mention, a lot of people are realizing how good of a tank Shen is. So, you know, 1 Shen, 1 Shen, 3 Shens, Shen, another 3 Shens. Like, it's literally coming down to who gets Shen first, who gets the first 3 Shens, kind of wins with their front line. Because realistically speaking, like, I think Nasus needs a buff. Like, he has Juggernauts. Like, I understand why they don't want to buff him, but like, the only 2 tanks worth going for 4 cost units are Sejuani because Freljords, and she gives herself a shield, and Shen because Shen comes with Bastion and Invoker and gives himself and 2 other people a shield. And if you can fit in 3 Ionia, he has a 10% damage reduction, like, at all times. Like, he's so strong for a tank. Like, I think they need to, like, I'd say probably slightly buff Nasus a little bit. Maybe make him a little chunkier. Because, like, Nasus was, like, I think at PBE start, a lot of people were like, oh my god, Nasus is so crazy. He's so strong because you get, like, 4 Juggernaut, you get Nasus, and he kind of just sits there and just laughs at people. But that was also before people figured out, like, you know, how the game and the traits worked, right? So it made it a little, made it, like, a little easy for some things to feel stronger than they actually were, right? And I think Nasus was one of those, because the problem is Nasus is, like, it's the problem is, I think, is it's the Shurima thing, because with the way Shurima works, they have to be so careful, because if they buff the Shurima units too much, they're too strong once the Ascension pops off, like, because they get such huge values off of it. But then the problem there is that if you try to use them outside of that Shurima thing, out of the Shurima synergy, the only character that really actually works outside of Shurima is Talia. And that's because of the way her passive works. Because you just give her a bunch of knockup units and you get her, like, 3-starred and she's killing everything. So, I don't know. I feel like it feels like, don't get me wrong, it feels better. The traits are definitely more interesting. Like, the Shurima trait is more interesting. I still feel they should change that. The augment for the Shurima turret should be what heals, and then the turret itself should deal damage. Personally, I think is the way it should go, but that could also be kind of a nightmare to balance, because that turret deals a fuck ton of damage. But they could just, like, cut the numbers in half, and I think it'd be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do like it better. I do, because I played set 8.5 yesterday, and, like, 2 games in, I was already like, fuck, I want to be PB. Well, PB was in maintenance, but we're gonna go raid Anju. He is finally making an appearance out of the jungle. He's playing Apex. We're gonna go say hello. But tonight will be more PBE studying, just trying out different stuff. See, like, practicing transitions and stuff like that, and, like, what sort of things we can flex to if shit goes bad or we're getting contested. But if it is early in the day for you, have a good day. If it is late in the day for you, stay safe. Or, oh my god, I completely fucked that up. If it is early in the day for you, have a good day. If it is late in the day for you, if you rest well, stay safe, stay hydrated, and do up to it again in the next one.